Alrighty, it is Tecmo Tuesday. Time to play some Tecmo, and we are at this point in the Conference Championships in our 1993 ROM season. We've got, playing as the Colts in this season, going up against our arch rival, arch nemesis, our bugaboo, the Buffalo Bills. And I'll play this game, and then I will watch the Giants and 49ers game. Win or lose, in my game, doesn't matter. I'll still watch. We'll simulate and watch the game after. And then next week will be Super Bowl time. So here we've had, first off, set the table. The Bills 16-0, beat everybody in their path, including us twice. We had a decent shot in one of those two games. The more recent one, we fought hard, and we were, we were defeated, and so was everybody else that set foot in the path of the Bills. So it'll be very satisfying if we can get a win here. Now, what also will be satisfying is if we can get some of our injured players back. We've got 3 of them. Our starting quarterback, Jeff George, and both of our starting running backs, more or less, Anthony Johnson and Roosevelt Potts. Johnson's always in the lineup, and Potts is more or less usually in the starting lineup, and then Culver or Toner will sub in. But sheesh, we're having to rely on the backups right now. I think you could pretty much say that if we do not get 2 out of 3 of these guys back, particularly George and Johnson, those are the 2 big ones, it will be borderline impossible to win this game. This will be a David-Goliath type of battle if we do not get those guys back. It's all hands on deck needed, I feel. This Bills team is loaded. They are, even though they were in 93 in real life, they're not the best. They were the worst of the 4 Super Bowl teams, and then it kind of started, they aged at that point, and their run as a Super Bowl contender was more or less over. In this game, in this ROM, this edit, they are brutal. They are a menace. So here we go. The reason why I haven't gone straight to the game is being a little dramatic here, but I do want to, hold my collective breath. We'll hold our collective breath here for the verdict on whether or not we get our guys back. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Jeff George is back. All right, that's a great news report. And Anthony Johnson is back. Those are the 2 that I wanted the most. Please, can we get the trifecta? We do not, but like I said, those were the ones that I wanted the most. We can deal with having Culver or Toner in the backup role. So Bills win the toss, they'll receive, and it doesn't matter. We would have kicked off anyway. And it begins. AFC fucking Championship. With the defending AFC champions that are defending East champions like 3 times over. Alright, so it's hard to pick what to defend here, because they are so... They have Thurman Thomas, who of course is a beast, but BB was a fucking beast in... Oh, I'm all blocked up. BB was a beast in on that reverse play against us. He ripped shit up. And there he is with the ball right now. Alright, got a nice fucking tackle. Back to the original line of scrimmage, actually a little bit further behind. Now I'm going to call shotgun play. It's the shotgun play. I'm going to go back. And they got the sack. That is a great first series for the defense right there. Alright, that was awesome. Alright, so what I will do first and foremost is, after this return here. Alright, nice block in there. Alright, this is a nice return into Buffalo territory. I'm going to check the the stats here. Just see how Culver's doing. He's at average. Maximum speed 38. All right. Well, let's see how Toner is. Also average. Yeah, I'm gonna leave Culver in for sure. Yeah, Johnson will be the main. And now, you know, I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna try not to. Oh, wait a minute. First off, actually, you know what? Now that I look at this, like I was saying, I don't want to go overboard with Johnson because last time he came off the bench, or he came back from injury, he basically got hurt right away. He did not last long. So I'm thinking maybe having Culver as the guy with the 3 runs is how I should go with it. But at the same time, I almost would rather have more variety with Johnson. Just maybe I'll call his run plays less. I'm going to leave it as it is for now. But I'm going to start off with a pass. I want to score points against these guys. Oh, no! Oh, I had Hester at the bottom. But as soon as I saw him, it was already over. Damn it. Alright, I'm going shotgun now. I gotta make up for that. No! Going all for Langhorne here. Yes! Holy fuck, that was close. That defender closed in on him. I had to escape the sack. And, you know, Langhorne has, you know, not had a lot of looks like that where he got open. He was covered on that first play, too. But, you know, he got open there. I just had to get that sack off of me. That wouldn't have happened if I had Trudeau. You know, I don't think, anyway. He is... Well, he's avoided sacks fairly well. I'll give him that. But not so much accurate on the deep ball. Alright, so they're throwing it. Buchanan's fast as fuck today. That is good news. Ah, they got it to Bill Brooks, the former Colt. Oh, and he's making moves. Oh my god, guys. Alright. So they're by, you know, they're... That was a good first stand, but now... Alright, they're going back to BB. Oh, man, I'm blocked. Alright, we got him behind the line. Nice defense there. Oh, I missed. And then so does everybody else. Thurman gone. Man, he's like 800 miles an hour. Shit. Well, this is exact opposite of what I was hoping. Well, I should say exact opposite right to a T. I'm glad that we at least scored, you know, and that it's a tie game. That's fine and all, but as far as the way the game has been played, you know, I was hoping to kind of keep their offense off the field. Try to slow down the pace of the game, but, you know, it was like I ended up going deep with that deep ball. I only had 2 offensive plays throughout the whole quarter. So it's, you know, the flow of the game isn't quite what I had envisioned the game plan to work out, but you gotta adapt. Oh, that was probably a good thing that it went out of bounds that time, because he was covered, as it turns out. I'm going to Hester. There's a defender nearby. Anybody makes the diving catch. That wasn't Hester, that was Cash. Alright, that was a much needed first down. Let's get the ball to Johnson. Alright, nice run. Nice run. Let's go up the middle with Culver. Ah, they called it. They always call, you know, I should have known. They call the those short runs or the runs up the middle for generally speaking on whenever it's like a yard or 2 away from the first down. I'll go back to Johnson on third. Hey, he busted through a guy to make sure he got that first down. That's why, you know, that's why he's so reliable. That's why I wanted to get him back so bad, to make plays like that. You know, not huge highlights, but just very important. All right, and back to Johnson again. I probably should have went out of bounds with him just to save his strength. Let's go back to Culver. Let's try to mix up the, you know, the distribution of the ball. All right, first down. Man, I didn't realize how much we were milking this clock here down. We're at the 2-minute warning. All right, I'll go back to Culver again. All right, decent chunk. I'm gonna let the time tick here, just to maximize the possibility of giving them as little time as possible. Because I don't anticipate getting the ball after this possession in this quarter. And nice first down there. All right, well, tick, tick, tick. Let it go. Let it bleed. They're going to call that Culver play up the middle, so I'm going to go to Culver on the sweep. And it's a touchdown. All right. That was a great drive. You know, what was also great about the drive is that not only did we execute our original game plan, but, you know, it was like it solidified the fact that we can move the ball against these guys. That first drive was not a fluke just because we, you know, was able to get Langhorne open on that play. You know, we executed. All right, so 34 seconds left. I'm going to call. I'm going to just strictly defend the pass, just so we can get guys in coverage. All right, that was nice. 6 seconds left, or 7 seconds left. I thought they were gonna run it. I was gonna say sneaky fucks. Oh shit! Come on, get him! No! God damn it! Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, that stings so hard. They, with no time left. Fuck you. Couldn't get the block kick either. We were right there in his face. God damn it. That's enough to piss off a preacher. You know, it wasn't even like they went deep or anything like that. They got it to Thurman on the intermediate route, and then he just sprang free. And we had guys in the neighborhood, including myself. You know, it wasn't just the drones that missed him. He faked me out, too. He just... Fuck. It was set up so nicely, too. It was like I gave them not a lot of time to work with. And I figured, all right, we have a shot here to get the ball and then go for the double dip. Oh, man. All right, gotta move on. Gotta just move on. I mean... Oh, man, that was weird. I don't know why I don't like to do that east-west shit with a slower running back like that. But not that Anthony Johnson is slow, but he's not... you know, he's not that kind of a running back. You know, moderately fast at best. But he powers through these guys, you know, he like that last play where, not the last play, but that play earlier when he got the first down after shrugging off the defender. He's a little bit out of the target, but he got it to him. First down. Let's go back to the run. We'll go to Culver here, just to limit Johnson's reps. And Culver's been doing pretty decent. They got swallowed up that time, but he got away from the defender. And he's gonna get his second touchdown. Hey, he's been bringing the Wheaties game as well. He ate his Wheaties. They're both running backs. I gotta say, you know, as much as I would have, you know, liked to have Potts in the lineup, Culver's making the best and the most out of his opportunity. All right, D, let's make up for that last debacle and get a stop here. They could be doing anything, and it's always dangerous, whether it's run, pass, anything in between. Oh, man, to get a pick there would have been sweet. And I had, you know, I had hopes, because I did have that guy selected. They're going to do they're going to BB. They're going to BB. Oh, I fucking missed him. Come on, guys, there we go. All right, he was kind of shuffling back and forth. Incomplete. There we go. All right, we're getting the ball back. We're getting it back. Any score on this next drive here would be absolutely sweet. You know, even a field goal would be nice. Nice shrug off there by Verdon. All right, let's go back to Johnson here. All right, well, wasn't gonna get it on that one. Oh no, he's covered. Yeah. I saw. I don't know what I saw. I thought I saw him on his own, but that was not to be the case. Oh no, that's not where I wanted to go either. I was being hurried and I had to get it. Had to switch quickly. I was trying to hit Langhorne. All right, well, back to the defense again. Tough 3 and out. That kills the momentum that we built from that last drive. All right, at least we got him pinned back there. All right, here we go. Nut cutting time. It's the 4th quarter. Nope, they're doing the draw. And, of course, it worked. And everybody's gonna fucking miss him. Come on, get him. All right, just like that, they're on the opposite side of the fucking field. They just have that, you know, they have the players to be able to do that at any time. Just bust it wide open. They saw that on the end of the half play. All right, nice sack. Because they had guys open. They had options. All right, nice D there. 3rd and a mile. And then play faking it. All right. Are they going to kick it? They are going to kick it. All right, so they're hoping to get the ball back. And they missed it. All right. So that we dodged a bullet there. I wasn't. You know what's funny? I did not see where the arrow was on the accuracy meter. I was not paying attention to that at all. Just trying to get my guy to rush in there and block the kick. All right. So not much there on that run. Oh, they did not give me a chance that time. Alright, I'm gonna go shotgun just so I give myself a chance to throw it if they rush. Alright, I'm going to Langhorne. Nope, and it's picked. Alright, well, I mean, it was basically a punt anyway, and that's inside the 20, so, you know, that is what it is. So, back to the defense once more. So, once again, could not get the offense going. Blitz! Alright, that was alright, that was alright. At least we got the... I don't know, they're throwing. I hate when I pick a run and then they throw. Alright, we got our hands on it. Good D. This is 4-down territory here. They're gonna go for it if they don't get this. Play fake. Oh my god, how? Well, it was Andre Reed, that's how. Oh, man, I was hoping to get the pick right there. Of course I was hoping to get the pick right there. I did call a shotgun. Got the blitz and the sack. Alright, fourth and... No, it isn't. It's third down. Wishful thinking that it was fourth down. Alright, this is not going to be the play I call. I call the single back. They're doing the fucking reverse? Yes, take a seat, BB. 4th and 30. This is not a guarantee. I mean, we fucked up many times. Look at this. You can't even see where the first down marker is. They're running it. Come on, guys. Oh, you motherfucker! God damn it! Unbelievable! I told you that they could fucking do it! Ah! Unbelievable bullshit! There's no way. Oh my god, it'd been so nice to get that block. Just to, like, fuck it all up. Come on, get a short kick here. Come on, just tackle me. No! Alright, we got the ball. Jesus Christ, I would have shat myself right there. Yeah. Shouldn't even have thrown it, but, you know, I don't want to get sacked and lose the ball. Alright, we're going to overtime. Please win the toss. We do not often win these. Of course we don't win the fucking toss. Ugh. We should, you know, at the end of the first half and the end of the second half, we give up these fucking miracle touchdowns. We also lost last year in the Super Bowl in overtime, so that's bringing back some flashbacks of heartbreak. Let's not worry about that, though. Come on, let's get this shit done. Let's fucking do this. Oh, come on. That would have been nice to get a pick. I mean, it looked like it was closer to being a fucking reception. It's Andre Reed. The guy has made so many catches against us in coverage. This might be a draw. Yep. Alright, I called the shotgun. It's not the shotgun, but I think they're throwing. Yep. Out of bounds. Out of bounds. We will get the ball. And I think he fucking slammed it. Jesus Christ. No fumble, please. Please, no fucking fumble. No! Holy fuck. Get it to Hester. There we go. I was playing with fire on that one. Alright, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Everybody's covered. A few modest yards on that one. Going to cash. Wow, that is not where the ball originally was going. Alright, so this is interesting. You know, I'm not close enough. I mean, it's like we could kick a field goal at any time here, but we're not close enough to me to be comfortable with just going for it. So I want to pick up some yards. That's a nice chunk right there. I'm going to do one more run to the outside. Just get near the out-of-bounds marker so I can get out if I'm going to be trying to get hit. I don't want to risk anything. No. That was too... Alright, I'm kicking it now. I'm kicking it. And we go to the Super Bowl! Fuck you, 16 and 17-0 Bills. We beat these motherfuckers. By crook or by hook, we beat them. That has to be the most satisfying win in the history of Tecmo Tuesday. Not just the 16-0 factor. That is a huge part of it, no question. But the way we won. I mean, the fact that they kept... I mean, it was like we were playing the game of our lives, and yet they kept getting back into, I mean, not that they were never out of the game, but when we thought we had them on the ropes with, a touchdown lead at the end of the half, touchdown lead at the end of the game, or at the end of regulation, they pull this touchdown out of their ass. And there were other times they threatened to, they missed the field goal. That was big. And it looked like we had them, and then they just, like fucking Lazarus, rose and stuck it back to us. You look at the stats, they definitely outgained us on the ground. The passing yardage was even. The interception by George doesn't really factor in too much. Like I said, that was almost like a punt, because it was third down, and we threw it deep. But huge win. I mean, it was, everybody stepped up. It seemed like everybody was involved in some way or another. I don't really know. I'm just, my mind is a blur right now as far as like who I'd say was like the MVP. There we go, the AFC champion. Very, very satisfying win. Back to the Super Bowl for the second year in a row, and we will play the winner of this next game between the Giants and Niners. So we'll either have a rematch with San Francisco and try to completely redeem ourselves, or we will battle the Giants for the third time this season, even though there's no way in hell that you'd ever play a team from the other conference twice in a season. But this schedule was all fucked up because the 93 schedule was a little bit weird, and they couldn't program it in the ROM to be an accurate schedule. So Giants are getting their running backs back, Mega and Hampton. So they, that will be very useful for them. They, they're kind of in a similar situation as us as far as having their, getting everybody they can in the lineup against the, defending Super Bowl champions in this case. These two teams had one of the best games I've ever seen in my life in the NFC Championship of 1990. They also had, there's a huge playoff history with these two teams, mostly in the 80s and a little bit in the 90s, but they had the, there was the 90 title game that I mentioned where Montana got knocked out, and that was kind of the end of his 49er run. There was the game where that was much later on when it was, I think, 2002, when 49ers had a huge comeback of like 26 points, something like that. And then there was another NFC Championship where the Giants won in overtime. And the Niners here are striking first with a touchdown pass to Jerry Rice, greatest receiver of all time. And this is starting to look like the, starting to look like it's only one play, or one series, but in the 93 playoffs, these two teams played there too. It was a divisional game. It was Lawrence Taylor's last game, and it was Phil Simms' last game. And the Niners just absolutely destroyed the Giants. It was like 42-3, something like that. Might have been worse. But Ricky Waters had an insane day with, he got in the end zone a bunch of times. In fact, I think he set a playoff record at the time. Giants are striking back here, though, it looks like. The handoff to the newly resurrected Hampton, who puts it in for the touchdown. So, yeah, that's one thing the Giants could not do in that aforementioned playoff game of 93, was get in the end zone. And they tie this thing back up. Well, they will if they do make this extra point, and they do. 44-3. So I was close. I'm on Wikipedia right now as I'm, you know, talking about this game. Trying to, like, get some of these, confirm some of my memories here. But I do remember that game in particular because, I mentioned before on the channel, I'm a Raiders fan, but, you know, my stepdad, who got me into football, is a Giants fan. So I had a lot of Giants games that I had seen over the years, and I remember specifically that weekend, 93 playoffs. It was my first. It was only my second season watching football, and it was my first season with the Raiders in the playoffs. So I was very psyched, and on that particular playoff weekend, on that same day even, you know, the Raiders lost to Buffalo, who would go on to, you know, represent the AFC in the Super Bowl, and there's a touchdown by Ricky Waters, who was trying to replicate what he did in the real-life playoff game here in this NFC title game. Anyway, so the Raiders lost to the Bills in a negative 50 below, negative 50 below. I guess that would make it a positive. But it was like 50 below zero, maybe not that bad, but it was below zero with the wind chill and all that. And then the next game right after that, there were 2 playoff games that day. Next game, the Giants got absolutely hammered. So it was like both our teams lost that day, and it was not a fun weekend for us, particularly that day. And then, you know, we'd go on to have to endure another Cowboys Super Bowl victory that year. And there's a first down by the Giants. This game has been more offense than you might have expected with these. Well, I mean, I guess, you know, it's more about the matchup of the Niners offense against the Giants defense, because that's the strength of both of these teams. But the Giants are hanging in there. Oh, they got the flea flicker going. They got the pass off, and he's got Jackson down the seam. There's nobody in front of him, but they did catch up to him to the 4-yard line. The seam I had previously mentioned was the entire fucking field, because there wasn't anybody on either side of him. He was just right down the goddamn middle. Giants have to score a touchdown here, though. I mean, the way the 49ers offense seems to be. And they did get it. Ed McCaffrey. With the touchdown, and, you know, like I said, the Giants here are kind of in the same boat we are going against the Bills. Playing against the big bad, you know, heavy favorite that won the home field advantage. They're the defending Super Bowl champions and all that. On paper, they're a superior team, but here they are, keeping pace. That pass was thwarted, so 3rd and 7 here. Minute 39 left in the half, so big stop here attempt for the Giants possibly. There's a lot of time that they're giving Young, and if you do that, you know, they'll often pick you apart, but the Giants held. Really almost got a pick there. That was closer to being an interception than it was a reception by Rice. So they will punt, and the Giants will get the ball with less than a minute left in the half. So not a lot of time to get down there and score. Oh, but he's got Jackson open, and he's got him. Holy shit. 15-10-5, he's in, and that will give the Giants the lead for the first time today. And also, they're getting the ball to start the second half. So that was, wow. San Francisco had a good team this year, but, you know, the defense was a little suspect. And they, Giants took advantage of it there. And look at that, the 49ers would have had excellent field position to start that drive, but it's too bad the half ran out. They were inside Giant territory. So, yeah, I mean, I really thought that, it seemed like the way that half was ending, it was like the Giants would have, they would have been happy to get the ball back to start the second half in a tie game after holding the 49ers on that last drive. But here they are with a chance to go up 2 scores if they can get some points on this drive. Oh, the flea flicker, they almost... And McCaffrey with the diving catch. Everything about that play almost went to shit and didn't. They almost, I don't know who the running back was. And then catch by Hampton in tight coverage. It might have been Hampton, I think, that got the pitch back, that pitched it back to Sims. But he almost got tackled, Sims almost got sacked, and McCaffrey had to dive for the catch. And it all worked out. And then right after that, Hampton makes that crazy catch in tight coverage. That could have easily been intercepted. Sims in the shotgun. He's got time. He's going to... Oh, and Jackson with the leaping catch, and he takes it in for the score. That looked like it was going to be overthrown, but Mark Jackson jumped up to get it. And there it is right there. The Giants have the 2-score lead. That's the thing about kicking off. I mean, the 49ers won the toss and received, but like all the CPUs receive the ball. But, that's why you defer. That's why you kick off, because you get that chance. It doesn't happen every week, and, Carter's down for the 49ers. It's not like every game, that you will, it's not like you're guaranteed to get the ball right at the end of the half or anything like that, but you try to, you defer so that way you get a chance to make that happen, and if you can, it's huge. You get a couple of scores, you take the momentum, you keep their offense off the field for even more time. I mean, here it is, we're in the second half of the third quarter, and this is the first time the 49ers have had the ball since like about a minute and a half left in the fourth. I mean, in the second. So basically a whole quarter's gone by without them possessing the ball. But they're driving here. They're in Giant territory. He's going to John Taylor. But he got him. He had, I don't know if it was Brent Jones, he had some receiver up the middle, but that was open, but he went to Taylor, and he made the catch, and he's going to Rice in the end zone, and he overthrew him. He had him. Second down now. He's going for that play again, and once more, he throws it out of the back of the end zone. It's a tight window in that end zone. When you're throwing the ball from a short distance, he's going to Rathman, and he's stopped. So the 49ers will kick a field goal. So that was a big stop by the Giants. I think I would be going for this. You're only 2 yards out, and you're down 2 scores, and you're still going to be down 2 scores as we approach the end of the third. But it's the computer, that's the AI is simply, if it's the third quarter, you're not going to go for it unless it's like, maybe if it's 4th and 1. I think that it'll override sometimes, but the majority of the time they're gonna take the safe bet. But I mean, in that situation, the worst that could happen is you miss and then you pin him back there. He's going deep to Jackson again, and a nice defensive play. Because that would have been lights out, I think, if he would have connected. Giants were trying to put the game away. Now, when he's going to Hampton, that's not the flea flicker. He actually took that one. That was the same direction, so that was why that was a nice, deceptive set of plays they have there. And now they're going to do the fucking reverse to McCaffrey. What a terrible call that was. I mean, I hate to, second guess, but, on 3rd and 2, it's like you do, a play like that risks so much field position. But, they're in good shape still, because it is an 11-point game with only 1 quarter left. 49ers were trying to get... That play to Rice just hasn't been working. But the 49ers need to score quickly, and a field goal will do nothing because you're still down 8 at that point. They got to score as fast as they can because they're going to have to get the ball back from the Giants after this. So you don't want to score with like 3 minutes left, for example. Then it's like you're really up against the wall, and then you have to maybe even onside kick it. Here we go, 3rd and 4. This is 4-down territory. Young's gonna scramble. He's gonna throw, and he's got Rathman. I think it wasn't Brent Jones. It was Rathman. I think that was the same play where he was streaking up the middle. I only saw that he was a white guy. That's the only thing that I had. Was a white guy running up the middle. He's going deep for Taylor, and he couldn't make that one in tight coverage. So 2nd down. Now 3.5 to go. They're starting to get around that, the time where the urgency's going to have to pick up, and they're going deep to Rice, and he got him. That's what you needed right there, was to get it to your big playmaker. No bigger playmaker in the league than Jerry Rice. So, I mean, you can't go for 2 here. This is the season before that started, so they still are going to have to get in the end zone, but that touchdown is big. Are they going to onside kick it? Nope, they're going to kick it off, and they're going to kick it in such... shit. It was like just a hair past onside. So they ended up with a short kickoff, giving the Giants good field position. That was a sack almost, and almost an interception also. That was not good for the Giants. So here we go, 2nd down. They're handing off to Hampton. That is the pitch back, flea flicker, and ends up being a sack. He had... I didn't see the how things were looking downfield. And they're gonna run it. They're not even gonna try for the 1st down. I mean, hell, it's not like they don't have Thurman Thomas, who can run across the whole fucking field on 3rd or 4th and long. So here we go. This is it. The 49ers are going to have a chance here with 1:50 left in the game. There'll be no overtime in this one, unless they score quickly and the Giants kick a field goal or some shit. And there's the pass to Rice, and he could take it the distance. He doesn't. But here we go, 1:25. It's high drama here at Candlestick Park. Young drops back, man in motion. He's going. That play that I said was not working. Oh shit! It's a fumble, and the Giants recover. Myron Guyton picks it up, and Jerry Rice, who does not fumble often, although he did have a big fumble in a playoff game against the Giants many years back. And there's a handoff to Bunch on the draw. The Giants just need to take care of the ball here, although the 49ers do have timeouts. If they hold them to a punt, there's not going to be a lot of time left at all. They might have time for a play or two. And Hampton's going to take the handoff, and he will get stopped with 2 yards left. And with 28 seconds left, they're going to do another draw here. Yep, and holy shit, that was almost a fumble. So here we go. They're going to punt it with 16 seconds left. And they might not have time to even get a return here. I mean, they'll have time to get a return, but they're not going to have time to get a play. So this is going to be it. That's a touchback, and that will be it. So the Giants knock off the 49ers. We will have a new NFC champion. We do have a new NFC champion and a new Super Bowl champion. So 28-24, the Giants they had a two-touchdown lead, and then they almost blew it, but they held off the Niners. Phil Simms had an excellent day, 70% and 247 yards. Hampton only had 38 yards rushing, and that's something right there. The Giants only ran the ball for 41 yards. If you would have told me that stat before this game started, if you would have told me they're only going to have 41 yards rushing, then forget about it. They're not winning this game. But they did, and they're going to the Super Bowl. There you have it, the Giants as the NFC representatives. And they won the Super Bowl in the 91 season I did, and the 49ers won the 92 season. So they're going to try to make it, a third straight for the NFC. And it'll be, the Giants winning their second Super Bowl in 3 years, or we'll finally get that ring. One or the other. So that is that's it. We got one more left. I mean, I will also do a Pro Bowl next week, too. I I haven't looked at it yet, who made the Pro Bowl or anything like that, but I, have a little, point system based on stats, on how I rank. Oh shit! I almost dropped my controller. On how I rank the players and select them for the Pro Bowl, and then I go into the, the edit, and you can select who you want to go in to be the in the Pro Bowl. So we'll see how that goes next. I mean, the Super Bowl is, of course, the focus, and that will be quite the matchup. It's, it'll be a rematch of the 1958 NFL Championship, greatest game ever played, and this one will be for the Super Bowl. So I'll see you then next week.